Today, we're taking a look at Convergence AI. Convergence AI is an AI tool similar to ChatGPT Pro, where you not only provide with prompts or questions or can chat with AI, but it can also take action for you because it can open its own browser and complete tasks on your behalf. This is definitely one of the best AI tools that I have tested. It costs $20, but you get the level of features that you will expect from ChatGPT Pro, which costs $200 per month. And to say that this is a great AI tool is an understatement because it can do the same level of stuff that a junior assistant can do for you. Today, we're going to work through the app for you to know what each feature does. And we're going to look at some of my past tasks to give you an idea of how they can get done. And lastly, we are going to go through completing one task for me looking for housing in the Austin area. If we have time, we will complete a second task looking for trending topics or business ideas. Bottom line, I'm going to show you what you can get done with this tool, and it's nothing short of amazing. With that being said, let's jump in. Let's take a look at some of the features that you can expect in Convergence AI. First feature I would like to talk about is this input field. This input field is similar to what you will find on other AI tools where you can enter your prompt, your questions, or anything else. Now, what makes this different is that actually have a feature called deep work, which allows you to use parallel agents to complete tasks on your behalf. It can go on the internet, research data, update data, delete data, add new data, or anything else that you will want it to do. As long as you specify in your instructions, that's part of the task that you expect it to do. Now, moving on, you have my template section. When you create a template and you create it in private way, it will appear here. And I will show you a little bit later how to create new templates. If you want to do it automatically, that's where the automations comes in. Convergence AI, they can actually take actions on your behalf automatically on an hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, or during the weekdays basis. So you don't have to prompt it every time you need the data. It can have the data ready for you. Now, if you go to the template hub, this is where other people have shared their templates. As you can see, there is a whole lot of templates that have been created and added to the template hub. All of these work on templates, but they are also categorized by whether or not they are business, research, organization, fund. I personally have used the one for family friendly, trying to find a nice place to live in the Austin area. I'm going to show you what came off of it here in a moment. You got education, DevOps, and all of these are available to you completely free. If they have the deep work tag, that means they use the bots. And for you to use those, you will have to be on the paid plan. Actually, go back to the template hub. So they have the deep work tag. You have to be on the paid plan because that's a requirement to use deep work. If they don't have the tag, then you don't have to be on the paid plan. Now, moving on, you have the save credentials. This is where you can save your credentials for the AI to use in platforms that where you wanted to take actions. Difference between the save credentials and any other AI tool is that these are saved safely, just like a password manager will save them. If you share your credentials with ChatGPT Cloud, they won't be able to take action for you unless you have ChatGPT Pro. But number two, they are not safe and secure in a vault. Lastly, number three, you have my files. And this is where whenever the AI agent is done doing their task, they will save the report here. I have done an NVIDIA analysis. I had looked for trending topics or trending posts on the technology field. and I had done quite a few things. This is where you're going to find them. I downloaded the NVIDIA report, and I have to say that I'm really impressed. This is a report that you would pay a few $100 or perhaps a few $1,000, depending on who you hire. But this is a really nice report with charts, analysis, projections, and everything else. So I have to say that I'm actually really impressed with what Convergence had done here. Now, I want to show you some of the things that I have done in the last couple of days, just for you to get a better idea of what you're going to get. So I have asked Convergence to find some of the best hosting startups, and it found some of them. It didn't complete the report. I had to stop it. As you can see, it got a list of 11 different startups that are in the Austin area. It even got their LinkedIn and stuff like that. So it was quite nice to see that it's actually going out there and doing the things that it needed to do. We're going to see this in full view, and you can see the steps. So it went find the employee count, it found their website. It was really nice to have it find all this information for me. Now, moving on, it found the top 10 trending topics in technology. I left this here because I want to make something clear. I was expecting it to actually find the top 10 posts in the technology category, but I wrote topics and it wrote a report for me, preview this. And of course, these are the top 10 topics that are trending on S. Not what I was looking for, but the mistake was in my prompt. Will not complete this one. So I had to reprompt it. So this is more in line to what I was looking for. So if I go to files, let's open this up. This is the trending post just in the technology category. You can see Meta Llama 4 launch, Spark Benchmark, Cloudflare acquired Outerbase, and Gemini got new updates in regards to screen and camera. It gave me some tweet highlights. So this is exactly what I needed it to do. I wanted to get a little bit clever and try to get better output with my prompt, but I messed up. Now, if you want to see a comparison between deep work and without using deep work, this was done using deep work. As you can see, it got 5 different agents working on it, 4 of them finding the trending topics, 1 of them actually putting together the report. Now, if I go to this one was done without using trending topics. And as you can see, it got me some of the trending topics. It's just they're not in technology, they're actually in politics. And this one is in technology, but not what I was looking for. So you get much better results when you use deep work. With that being said, let's jump in. So what I'm going to do is delete these 2 because I don't want to make this longer than it needs to be. So we're going to find a neighborhood for buying a house in the Austin area and the suburbs. So so he's breaking down the problem. I asked to first generate a list of family-friendly neighborhoods in the Austin area and its suburbs. Then it's going to research each neighborhood individually to figure out whether or not they are being developed or if they're an emerging community. It's going to make sure that the schools are rated 7 or higher in grade schools. And it's going to make sure that the crime is low in the last 9 months. We're going to send this. And while it's doing that, I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to paste it here and top 10 trending in the last 24 hours in S.com. We're going to send it. As you can see, we're working multiple tasks at the same time while the AI is working a business task. We're going to go to the template hub. We're going to go to sales section. The city is going to be Austin, Texas. Not that one. Let's see. I want to use one with the word. Something important I wanted to mention is do not add your credentials here. That's why you have a save credentials section. Anybody can access your credentials from there and access your accounts. Just save them in the save credentials, and that way you don't have to expose your information. So if you find a template that you like, all you have to do is click on run task. And of course, it's using that company information, but we're going to let it run. Moving back to our first task, as you can see, it already created 4 different agents that are working at the same time. These are agent 1, 2, 3, and 4. Agent 1 is done. And basically, agent's 1 job was to find the 6 different neighborhoods in Austin. So now that that one is done, it passed the data to the other 3 agents to get their job done. So this one is researching schools. This one, what is this one doing? Okay, so this one is trying to figure out whether or not they're being in development or if they're an emerging community. And this one is doing the same thing. That's fine. I think it's one per community. This one is doing Mueller, and this one is doing Barton Hills. All right, so we got one per community. That's fine. My assumption is that we will see more being created. All right, so as you can see, right here, that's my image. That means Convergence was able to access my account using my saved credentials. I could not load the post to be played, but bottom line is actually looking for, I guess it's running into issues in some of them. No big deal. But it was able to access my account. We're going to let it go through it. All right, and we got this one is done. Binary self transformation with generative AI. All right, let's understand a little bit better what we ask. Prepare type information forward. All right, so this created a social media marketing post. I thought we were creating something different and didn't read it correctly. I thought it was searching for leads. For innovation. I think this is actually a decent post. I think it's more for LinkedIn. But nevertheless, I think that's decent. All right. You run into an issue here. All right, so you run into an issue with the captcha. Try to solve it, but you could not solve it. But as you can see, the other 2 were solved. So we're good to go for those 2. And we're going to just let it go. All right, we got another proxy and another agent. So we got 2 different agents now working. One is working on Tarrytown, the other one Allendale. There will be a 7 pro agent that will probably do West Lake Hills, and then another one to compile the report. We got a report for Barton Creek, or Barton Hills, I should say. This is something that it got. Yeah, it looked like it got this from, he got this from website. Just supporting documents kind of thing. All right, we're going to let it work and we'll be back in a moment. As you can see, is reaching the end of this task. Right now is getting a clarification agent. Actually, created some clarification agent for other neighborhoods. I think this is going to take a while, so I'm going to cut the video short just because I don't want to sit around waiting for this. Is not what I needed to do. This is actually for demo purposes, so there is no reason for me to stick around and watch this get done. I will come back and review it a little bit later. The one finding the trending topics is actually on its AI agent. The biggest thing is that it will create AI agents as needed. It can have multiple agents working at the same time to complete the task to ensure that you get exactly what you're looking for and what you are tasking it to do. So, is Convergence AI the best AI tool out there? That's debatable. It's the best one I have tested so far. I have heard great things of Manus, which is the next video that will be coming up this week. And we will compare how they both work, one compared to the other. But I would say that Convergence AI for its price, $20 per month, is mind-blowing, and it's a tool that you should be trying, especially given that you're getting a junior level employee rather than more general purpose tool like ChatGPT, Cloud, Gemini, Grok, and all the other ones. But with that being said, I really appreciate you taking your time and watching this video to the end. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, help me reach out more people around the world. Let me spread out the word about some of the greatest things that can get done using AI. And if you're still here, I will leave you some video recommendations right here. Hopefully they are helping you level up your AI skills. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.